night. We are live here downtown in Southtown 101, where we are coming from you live from Pub Sports Radio Studios. We are on the air. It's time, and we are rocking. We are rolling. It is time to get it on. Let's get into it. And of course, today, I'm going to be starting with Marvel. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in onto Facebook with Jason Pledger. I'd like to thank Sergio. I'd also like to thank Arturo Gomez for tuning in as well. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. We're going to start off with Marvel today, as in Marvel's Eternals. Marvel's pretty much trying to do everything first here when it comes to LGBTQ community. And I'm kind of, giving them the round of applause and stuff. But it's great. But also, who am I also proud of is my lovely partner to my left right here, Mrs. Amanda Rogan. Why don't you go and say hello to the folks?
Yo. Hi. I'm here.
Like always, partner in crime.
It's been a rough day.
How's it now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's make the day let's close the night better. How about that?
Yeah, there you go. So what's going on with Eternals? Talk to me about Eternals. Let's do this.
Okay, well, first of all,
a
lot of people who don't know about Eternals pretty much has been written by the late great Jack Kirby. And these Eternals are pretty much of mythic, well, I don't say mythical beings, but they're pretty much beings of almost godlike people who basically live amongst the humans as humans, but yet these creatures are Eternals. And they pretty much started around in the late 60s, early 70s and stuff, of course, with Jack Kirby. And actually the cast of this movie, and I think it's going to be good. It's going to be great. But the cast that they have, and Marvel always somehow finds these cast members or these grade A listers. Of course, you get Angelina Jolie, who's playing I think it's Tina, right?
Yep. And we have Salma Hayek, Richard Madden,
who's playing Icarus, by the way. There's a lot of Game of Thrones. There's a couple of Game of Thrones guys that are going into Marvel now. And I'm so glad to see.
He's so funny, this guy.
Kumail Nanjiani?
Yes, he's hilarious. We saw him in
Fist Fight.
Yes, Fist Fight, but he was the airport security guy or whatever.
When he was in he did his little guest cameo in Central Intelligence.
Yes, he's hilarious.
But no, the transformation that he did for this movie? Have you seen his transformation?
No, I have not. Is he in makeup?
No, he literally took a little page from Dave Bautista's book and kind of filled out and swolled out,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you've seen the pictures of Kumail Nanjiani now, this dude is literally ripped. He is toned, cut, ripped.
Wow.
Yeah, so go ahead and if you check out those pictures, you know what I'm talking about. So he really filled out for this movie. Of course, it's Marvel, and when you're playing a superhero, you gotta get the superhero body. So pretty much everybody in this movie is gonna have that Marvel body.
Nice.
Just look at Chris Pratt and what he did for Star-Lord. So
yeah, I'm excited about Kit Harington.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of Game of Thrones.
He is so good in Game of Thrones. I love him. That's Jon Snow. For those of you who don't know.
Also,
Jon Snow.
Josh Allen for tuning in, and also Clint as well for tuning in. Appreciate it, guys. Josh Allen, him and his band.
And then we have, who else do we have? We have Gemma Chan. I don't know who she is.
There's a lot of unknowners that are in here, but actually Gemma Chan was in a little bit of a Marvel movie. She was actually in Captain Marvel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so she was a little side standing, but she's actually now a full on superhero of Eternal. And of course,
we have Lauren Ridloff. She's cool. She is
from The Walking Dead. Yes, that's my next person I was gonna get. She's actually the first Death superhero. Like I said, there's a lot of first things with this movie.
Wow.
And the reason why I'm talking about this, you got the first Death superhero. You literally have the first Latin woman playing a superhero in Salma Hayek. And not only that, Marvel's also doing another first. I mean, I think they already did it when they did it with Valkyrie, with the LGBT community and everything like that. We're going on to this topic is that they're going to have their first same-sex kiss and same-sex relationship in this movie.
Yeah, so leave Wonder Woman alone.
You mean Captain Marvel?
Yeah. I don't like DC. But I liked Wonder Woman. Leave Captain Marvel alone. Yeah, leave her alone. Speaking of leaving her alone, there's so many. I wish they just leave alone. But Eternals, I'm excited for. I can't wait for it.
Yeah, it comes out in November of this year. It's part of that
Super.
2020 slate. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be epic. We don't really know too much about it. They really been hush hush, like Marvel always is. Pretty much when you go in with Marvel and you're into a movie, you're like you say something, Tom Holland, Mark Ruffalo. You're pretty much, kind of going against the.
Yeah, so they don't tell them anything anymore. So, they're not allowed to know.
They pretty much keep it hush hush, and I'm just excited for coming about that movie. And Eternals is going to be great.
This is really Kevin Feige is the
producer as always.
Yeah.
Always Kevin Feige has to put his stamp on of approval, and what he touches is pretty much is amazing and it's awesome. And also with the Disney Plus series that are coming out as well, it's going to be great and epic. Speaking of Disney. Staying under the umbrella. You saw the Mulan trailer, right?
Yes, I did.
Has anybody seen the Mulan trailer out there? If you have, let me know.
If you haven't,
check it out and tell me your thoughts on it because
it's good. I thought it was good. I'm upset. I'm always upset because I'm always upset when they put out I am just like you guys, you're comic book nerds. Okay.
Yes.
I am a Disney princess nerd. Okay. We are alive. We are real. We are here.
We're live and kicking.
If you were like me and raised on Disney movies and Disney princess movies, like most of us were, then you were that little girl. You wanted to be Mulan. You wanted to be Jasmine. You wanted to be Ariel. You wanted
to be Ariel.
Yeah, I did. I was
Ariel was your princess.
You know what I mean? And then Disney gets us all hyped up and they put out all, we've gotten Aladdin so far, and that has been to the T almost. It was really good.
Well,
I really liked it, but I'm upset that we don't have Mushu. I'm a little upset that there's no singing involved.
No, none whatsoever. No singing. No singing.
This is Disney.
This is no singing involved in this. This is like one of the first ever no singing live action that Disney brought out where there's no music.
Why? I mean, okay, I get it.
They're sticking with the time.
I get it. It's live action.
They wanted to do something totally different.
You're ruining a little girl.
How do you not know? They're just saying there's no songs, but there could be a song in there.
I mean,
that they'll throw in there. Oh, you don't know yet. The movie hasn't come out.
Okay, just one. You can't give us one.
They might have one where she's singing in the background and while she's walking on a epic journey or whatever, thinking about her dad or
we still don't have
prince.
Mushu.
So you want Eddie Murphy in the movie?
Yeah, we need a comic relief. This movie,
how do you not know?
This movie has me on edge already. The poor daddy is shaking the samurai sword, and he's like,
"It's a Chinese nut.
Whatever it is, I don't know. The sword that will cut you and hurt you.
Sword that will cut you and hurt you.
He can't. And then he's got the brace on his leg. You need to watch the trailer. He's got the brace on his leg. He's walking over to the guy. Even the guy on the horse feels bad for him.
Well, it's gonna be great. It's I think it's a pure war movie. It's PG-13 because of the violence.
And then the women, the two women. We're in China where women are supposed to be in the kitchen and pregnant and barefoot and and then this bitch comes over here and she's like,
she wants to defend with her family's honor.
Mulan's always been a badass bitch. All right, let's be real about it. Mulan's always been a badass bitch.
She was one of the boys. She got
out there and she was like,
she took it on.
My family, you know what I mean? And now it's like, I mean, I want to see that badass bitch, but I still want some comedy involved. There's all the woman power, and that's great, and I love it. I'm a woman. I love woman power. Yay us.
Roar.
Yay us.
Me movements.
But I want to see my Disney movie come to life.
So pretty
That's
much
what
you
I
wanted
wanna
to have it like
see.
how Lion King was when Lion King came out.
Yeah, I mean, but I was upset with Lion King. I did not get to see Timon in his lay.
Well, come on, like like an actual. It's live action, so an actual live action.
There could have been a lay near there. A lay could have been thrown in the.
So you just wanted him to dance around and do the hula.
He could have even like said it.
They still dance. They still sing their song. They still did Hakuna Matata.
I guess I got everything else. That's why I'm saying I didn't complain. I got everything else. I didn't complain about those. I'm complaining about what I didn't get.
Ooh, you're gonna.
I'm not getting. No, I don't. The world is not ready.
We'll say that for another. You want to say that for another?
Because we don't know what's going on with Ariel, so I don't want to get.
Well, as of right now, from what I know and read,
we're talking about Ariel here.
Little Mermaid now.
Little Mermaid.
Is that it's on back hold right now? It's put up on the shelf right now.
It's on the fritz.
So, but they're working. Mulan is the next Disney princess movie, I guess you can say, that is coming out with the starring role is Yen Liu. I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Yen Liu. She actually came out in another movie. It was a Great Wall with Matt Damon. They actually had some pretty good cast with this. Jet Li's actually playing the Emperor. So Jet Li's in this movie. He's playing the Emperor.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we're gonna see a lot of. Nice. I think it's gonna be great, and also
it looks good. It looks great. I can't wait to see it. It really.
You know what? I
good.
can't wait to see who I have not seen in a very, very long time in movies.
Who? What?
Is Jason Scott Lee.
Jason Scott.
Yes.
Lee.
Now, for those people who don't know who Jason Scott Lee is,
Jason Scott Lee.
Okay, he was an actor in the 90s. If you remember in the 90s how they did the actual live action Jungle Book with animals.
Yeah.
He was Mowgli.
Okay. Oh,
he was Mowgli.
Okay.
And he also did the Bruce Lee movie. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Eli, Steven, Matt, Oscar, Valerie, appreciate it.
Nice.
Thank y'all for tuning in. So yeah, I would like to see where he's going. He's been out of the scene for a little bit. But like I said, if he's the one who did the Bruce Lee movie back in the 90s.
Wow, Dragon is what it was called.
The Bruce Lee story, yep.
He was in Back to the Future.
Lilo and Stitch, and he was also in Soldier as well. But it's pretty good. He's done some independent films lately, but this is his pretty much first big major picture that he's been in a while. I think he was also the voice of Stitch too.
He did Balls of Fury.
Not voice of Stitch. He's the voice of what's her name's boyfriend?
David.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was also in Balls of Fury. Yeah.
Balls of Fury.
Guaylo. Yep.
Oh my Lanta.
So I'm excited to see what he brings to the table in this movie because he's I think he's a good actor, especially when I saw him when he was doing the Jet Li movie, The Dragon. And it hasn't been a Jet Li movie since, so so good that movie was back in the 90s. But yeah, I'm excited to see that as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Speaking of, since it's Throwback Thursday and everybody does their Throwback Thursday on social media,
throwing it back,
bringing it back to the Wild Stallions.
Ooh.
Oh man, I'm so excited for this movie. I'm so excited for Bill and Ted.
Yes.
Face the Music. Bill and Ted Face the Music 3. Oh, for those people like me and this lovely lady here who remember Bill and Ted. Excellent.
How do you not like Bill and Ted?
It's so crazy though how this movie began. How this movie began of even being speaking of.
And it's crazy how Keanu Reeves has not aged.
He's a vampire.
We won't even touch on how he hasn't aged.
He's a vampire.
He's a time traveler.
He's something.
He's like Sabrina.
Wow,
there's
what's
like
up, dude? Thanks for tuning in.
There's like 50 of him somewhere. He's got to have like some kind of time travel. But this is so cool. This is so exciting.
Go ahead. Tell me your thoughts on it. Tell me your thoughts on it. Tell me.
Light your blunts and get ready.
Light your blunts and get ready. Let's do it. I'm down.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see this.
Leroy, thanks for tuning in.
I want to see where they're gonna go with it. I want to know, like, I'm gonna have to go back. I want to go back and I want to watch all of them all over again, and then find out what's gonna happen. What are we gonna do?
Tina, appreciate it.
What are we gonna? What's going on?
Well, okay. From what I've known so far, and I trust me, guys, I literally done my homework when it comes to this movie.
Let's go.
It's called Bill and Ted 3: Face the Music.
Okay.
Pretty much, it's set. I believe it's set in our time, our modern time. We all know how Bill and Ted's music saves the world. It's supposed to save the world and save our future.
Mm-hmm.
And we pretty much live our lifestyle off of what
their music done.
Yeah. For those who are tuning in on Facebook, also as well on Pub Sports Radio Facebook as well, appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bill and Ted, Wild Stallions, woo! But yes, it's pretty much they have kids. They have a daughter. Both of them each have.
They procreated?
Yeah. Jesus. Well, they're still married to the princesses.
Oh my God.
They're still married to the princesses.
Whoa.
So it's pretty much how it's supposed to be, that music never changed the world.
Oh.
So that's where we're at. That's what's a little bit of what they gave us. And how this movie started out was just fandom, was just freaking fandom. Fans that wanted to see Bill and Ted 3, that they never got to see them finish the franchise. And people were petitioning. Hey, yo, what's up, Josh? Thanks for tuning in. J-Lo. We're petitioning, and they got it. Keanu was like, all right, let's do it. Literally almost, I want to say about 4 or 5 months ago, him come on social media with Ted, and they just said, hey, what's up, like in their Bill and Ted voices, and saying, hey, what's up, we're coming back, and thanks to all the fans.
Oh my God, like, that's so cool.
This is for the fans. It's like
so
with the Entourage
Yeah, it's
movie.
like Entourage. Yes.
That was for the fans.
Yes.
This movie is for the fans.
Good job, everybody who wrote to them and was like, we need this, we want this. That just goes to show you there is power.
It's crazy how everybody is jumping on this train that bringing back 90s and 80s movies that we grew up on to finish. Yeah. And these are franchises that weren't finished or franchises that didn't get started. Okay? So I'm excited about Bill and Ted 3. I'm excited about them facing the music, see where they come out. It does come out in 2020 this year, so it's part of the 2020 lineup. Yay. It does come out this summer.
So we don't have to wait too long.
No, we don't have to wait too long.
That's good.
We don't have to wait too long, but it does come out this summer of 2020.
Nice.
So I'm looking forward to that. And like I said, people are jumping on this bandwagon of bringing movies to the forefront that we grew up on. For instance, I mean, come on, Coming to America 2.
Oh,
Eddie Murphy.
That's gonna be a good one.
And everybody's coming back.
That's amazing.
Even James Earl Jones.
That is
coming back.
Cool. I'm excited. That's gonna be so.
I mean, it's
Eddie Murphy's hilarious.
Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, when they were in their heyday. Eddie Murphy doing his comeback. If y'all haven't seen Dolomite, see Dolomite. It is fucking hilarious, and it's on Netflix. Dolomite kicks ass. But Coming to America Part 2. I guess maybe it's about his son. We don't really know. Don't know. It was an 80s movie.
How many years old?
It came out in 84, 83.
Wow.
And Part 2 is barely coming out.
So we gotta figure out what happened. There's so much lost time.
Well, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna put everything all on the forefront, all about it. Hey, this is what happens within the past 34 years or something. So, I mean, the movie is almost as old as I am.
Now, is this another demanded, by the fans movie?
You can say that, yes. Eddie Murphy pretty much wanted to do this movie. He wanted to do a sequel to Coming to America that he never got to do.
Yeah.
So this is basically one of his passion projects that he wants to do, and he, like you said, is for the fans. Because I mean, and also with him and Arsenio Hall, man, especially when they do their separate different roles within the movie. You know how Eddie Murphy did the white Jewish guy, like, wait a minute. If a man wants to say to Muhammad Ali, well then damn it, this is a free country. You got it, man, and respect his wishes. And if he wants to change to himself, Muhammad Ali. I mean, he can just turn it on and flip it. And with Arsenio Hall, when he's a freaking drag queen or the reverend, like, there's a God somewhere. Like, oh yeah, there's a God somewhere. Or when he's a drag, he's like, I hope you don't mind me coming over, but I saw you across the way, and I want to tear you apart.
These guys are
and
just...
your friend too. I mean, they're just so hilarious. I want to see that comedic performance chemistry.
A lot of these
again
people
that we
are
haven't got to see.
trailblazers for other comedians that have come
today. Yes,
yeah,
yes,
I mean,
exactly. Just like how Richard Pryor was to them, Eddie Murphy, and pretty much like Dave Chappelle is to that's what Dave Chappelle is to Eddie Murphy. Like, and Dave Chappelle's fucking hilarious too. I love Dave Chappelle. But what's up, Fredo? Thanks for tuning in, man. But I'm excited to see Coming to America. Everybody's coming back. Even they're bringing back James Earl Jones, and I got excited when James Earl Jones came back as Mufasa.
Yeah, that was really cool.
That was fucking dope.
That was so cool. Listening to Mufasa's voice, and you just hear it. Oh
Simba,
my god,
you are my son, and the one true king lies within you. I mean, his voice. I mean, that's Darth Vader, y'all.
So
that's Darth Vader. That's Darth Vader. And he's coming back as Akeem's dad. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about this so bad.
2020 is like pretty good for the film industry. I want to say. I mean, it's.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you for that.
Stuff's looking pretty good.
It is. I'm saying, like I'm saying, keep along with the trend of the 90s and the 80s movies of sequels and trilogies. Oh, I am so ready for this one, and I'm so excited. I literally posted this about 2 days ago or a day ago when I saw it, read it. Hopefully he's still on board. Hopefully it's gonna happen, and hopefully it's coming through.
What is it?
For all you righty thens out there, Jim Carrey is gonna be coming back as Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Well, we don't know.
I'm saying it. It's gonna happen. I do believe that he wants to do this movie so bad. I mean, he's been out for a while. Yeah, he's done some Netflix documentaries. He just did the Sonic. I'm gonna get to Sonic in a minute. Hold on. I'm gonna get to Sonic in a minute because
he already did that. It already came out.
I know it already did that and already came out, but I'm just saying Sonic was his first big movie motion picture.
Yeah.
Since.
Yeah.
Fuck.
He did a few. He has done a couple.
No, I'm talking about. I'm talking about of this.
Here,
of this.
You get excited and talk about it. And
I'll
find out his last one.
Last one is Sonic, of course, which pretty much smashed the box office.
I want to go. I want to go.
I'm down to still go see that. And you know what? Sonic had made. Yeah, we haven't. Shame on us. Yeah, shame on us, people. For shame. We can give us the big A.
We got
tired. Scarlet letter.
We got tired. We're parents.
Yeah, we got 3 little ones at home who just run us rented.
Yeah.
But we love them. Anyway,
okay, he was 2016 Dark Crimes. See, look.
Those are. But I'm talking about major pictures. Those are independent films. Those are Sundance movies.
Dumb and Dumber in 2014.
That was a passion project.
Oh my god. Anchorman 2.
Yeah, he made a cameo.
Oh. Okay, well there you go.
But what I'm saying, is I
know what you're saying when he started. I'm just saying too.
God bless America.
You act like he's been sitting in his house in a hermit show. Like he hasn't come out.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm dying him to see this character again. This character made his career.
It did. Yes.
Ace Ventura made his career.
He
is funny. He's hilarious. He's one of my all-time funny comedic actors.
I like that he can be a serious actor.
Yeah, when he did 24.
I like when
number 20.
He's done a few.
Or when he did The Majestic or The Truman Show.
That was like crazy. Yeah.
You're talking about Man on the Moon.
Yes.
Man on the Moon. Oh my God, he really got into. He was method in that acting. He was a method actor for that movie.
He's a good actor.
But I'm just excited that he's bringing back. I hope he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Somebody's gonna write a funny ass script, and he's gonna do it. He's like, pay me this money, and I'll do the movie. And they're gonna do it. I mean, come on, they're gonna do it. I think it's produced by Warner Brothers, so they're gonna fucking do it. Warner Brothers pretty much brings out everything. Come on, they did Green Lantern.
Yeah, they bring out DC. Look at that shit.
They did Green Lantern.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Even Ryan Reynolds shot himself in Deadpool for that.
You know, and I gotta say, a little bit of Aquaman. A little bit of Aquaman was starting to look a little Green Lantern.
23 was my correction for that, by the way. For
23, yeah, not 24.
I got still got Kobe on my
Kobe on the brain.
Yeah. But I'm just excited.
Little Green Lantern, just saying, little.
I'm just excited for Jim just to
yeah,
bring it back.
I think
to
it's gonna be good.
I
think all these are gonna be really, really good films.
And we're gonna go see Sonic because we're gonna add to its gross because Sonic is the best video game movie that's ever came out.
I used to watch
what it came.
I used to watch that as a kid.
Yeah,
I remember watching the cartoon.
Mm-hmm. I remember playing the game.
Yeah,
Sega. I wonder if it opens up with that. That'd be so cool.
That would be cool. That would be awesome. That would be really, really cool. Another movie that I'm super excited about. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, Jurassic whatever,
Jurassic World 3,
whatever it is, they're all coming back. The whole entire cast, all the universes are gonna be together under one.
It's like Endgame,
roof.
Just like Endgame.
Yes. Chris Pratt spilled the beans.
When he did on Ellen show. Not.
Yeah.
Did he do it? Do you think he did it? I think he did it on purpose.
He said he don't care, but
it's not like Marvel.
We're gonna see Elle come back. Are we gonna see the kids? See the kids?
As far as we know, we're gonna see Alan Grant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alan, no.
We're gonna see Alan Grant. We're gonna see Jeff Goldblum's character. We're also gonna see Lauren Haley's character come back, Allie.
Yes.
The only one that's not coming back in the forefront is, God rest his soul, is the guy who played John Hammond.
Yeah, he
Jeff
passed away,
or James something.
But the kids, I want to know if the kids are gonna come back.
We could possibly because they're John Hammond's grandkids.
Maybe.
So, but you also got to remember how the second one ended was with the little girl.
Oh, is she gonna come back?
She's in it. She's part of it. She's the one who set them. Okay. I'm so excited for this movie. I know I said that about every
little gymnast girl. Which girl are you talking about?
From part 2, from the fallen kingdom. The little girl who was
other little. Oh, okay, go. I was talking about another little girl. I want to see like all of them combined.
Well, they're gonna be in the movie because
every single person, even that bald guy died, right? Yeah. That guy died. Yeah. He got eaten.
He got eaten up. But even dang it, I forgot where I was going.
Sorry. The little girl, she brought them all together.
Yeah, she let them go and let them free because all these dinosaurs are out within our world, right? Because that's how it ended.
Yeah.
In the second one of this trilogy.
Yeah.
So all the dinosaurs are free. They're out in our world. We're living with dinosaurs. So I'm excited to see where this goes because how Jeff Goldblum stated in the end of that movie is that pretty much we're going to become Jurassic World and they're going to take over this world again because they're going to become the dominant species of this world. And you got to remember, all these dinosaurs are females. So they're already with that gene of they can have eggs no matter what.
Wow.
So, boom. Yeah.
Wow. So we're probably overrun.
I'll probably almost overrun, but I wouldn't say like we already created some type of task force already within this universe to hunt down these dinosaurs and pretty much get them rid of extinction. Probably, but I'm excited to see Blue again and see if Chris Pratt kind of,
I know that'd be so cool. Sometimes, like during Guardians of the Galaxy, I secretly want him to like be like Blue and like help him out, and like Blue just doesn't show up. It doesn't happen, but secretly, that's what I want to happen. I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe they can make it happen. Maybe not.
It's a possibility. You never know. They can cross universes. Maybe. I mean, they did it within Lego Movie Part 2. So they did it with Lego Movie Part 2. So I don't know.
Maybe. I really want Blue to come and save Peter Quill so bad.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in on the Pub Sports Radio on the Facebook page. Thank you all for tuning in as well. Do appreciate that. But yeah, this movie is going to be epic. From what Chris Pratt said, the script, the directing of well, first of all, the script was written by the director, and the director is Kevin Toven, who was the one who did the previous movie of the Fallen Kingdom. So
and he's done a great job so far.
I mean, like, what he did with that movie and stuff like that. And where they're gonna go with this one.
Go ahead, Tobin. You do your thing.
Tobin, I mean, he's a good director, and of course, you have executive producer Steven Spielberg, so you got his money in the bank. So, which is pretty much all things go when it comes to this movie.
Nice.
Because this is gonna. They said this could be the final one.
Don't do that to me. Jurassic Park.
Of
Jurassic World.
This franchise.
Jurassic Universe.
It's already been a universe.
Don't do it to me.
This has pretty much been a universe since 1995.
I know, but we took a long break.
Well, Chris is pretty much going to be on. This movie starts shooting in, I want to say March, and this thing is not going to start ending in about.
So this is
August. It's
121.
It's a 21 slate.
Good Lord. Why do they get us all so excited for these things? And then they make us wait that long. Just tell me when it's almost out.
Because that's how they build the press, and that's how they build the money, you know what they want to do. It's $1 billion franchise,
You're
baby.
Killing me, making me wait this long and telling me about it. You're killing me.
I wouldn't say they're killing us. I mean, it's like with Marvel, how they're.
I don't like that either.
What don't you like?
I just want it to come out. Just tell me when it's here. Don't tell me before, because then I'm gonna get anxiety. I'm gonna be dreaming about it. I'm gonna be like looking at all these things. And last time I really fucked myself up because I accidentally read a spoiler alert. Then when it happened in the movie, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on because I didn't believe the spoiler alert. And I was like, no, that did not just happen. My emotions couldn't even like take in what really just happened. I had no idea the Black Widow really died. I was waiting for like Doctor Strange to do something crazy, and no, that bitch died and she's gone. And I cried.
Will she be coming back soon in her movie?
Okay, I know, but she died. She went off the cliff.
Well, you don't know where we're gonna go because
and Tony died. That fucked me up. That shit fucked me up. Just so you know, those spoiler people, you're assholes. You are assholes.
Yeah, y'all never listened to the Russo brothers and what their message says.
You fucked me up. Seriously. I didn't know what was going on. I could not react properly. Like, my proper reaction to that would have been like, no. I would have cried. It would be tears. It would have been ugly. And like, but no, that didn't happen.
But it was epic, though.
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, no, this is not happening. You're fucking with me. And then the movie ended, and I was like, what happened? Where's the rest of it? Like, where did they go?
That's it. That's how they ended, and that's how you end the journey when it comes to Tony Stark.
I didn't even get to cry during the scene. I got to cry after the movie once I realized, like, this shit's legit. They're gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
Black Widow sacrificed herself to get the Soul Stone.
She did. And then he's over there, Hawkeye's over there like, no, don't go. And she's like, bitch, you have kids. And he's like, but I love you, Nat. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like,
well, they're best friends.
I know, but I didn't know what was going on at the time.
Well,
I didn't want to believe the spoiler.
Well, we're gonna find out the reason why what she did.
And I was like, no, they're
because
wrong.
If you really think, okay, check us out. For those people who
because of her backstory, that's why she did it.
I know that, but we're gonna find out in her movie, because if you really what she was wearing, okay,
what was she wearing?
In Infinity War, she had blonde hair, right? She had blonde hair in Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
And she had this green vest.
Okay.
With her Black Widow suit under it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
In the trailer of the Black Widow movie, her sister, okay? Her sister, you know, when she first comes into the trailer, she's like, what are you doing here? Welcome home and all that stuff. Her sister within the trailer is wearing that exact same vest.
So what does that mean?
We'll find out in her movie.
I don't want to see her sister. I want Scarlet back.
Scarlet is back in her movie.
I want to see
and
Scarlet.
You don't know if she can be back within the multiverse.
She could be, because we still have
we have Vision coming back somehow.
Yeah, Vision.
So, see, I think
they're
not done.
No.
I don't think they're done.
No, they better not be. They can't be. You can't be.
Supposedly,
can't be done.
Captain America might be in the multiverse.
You can't be done.
Steve Rogers might make a cameo appearance.
Too long to make movies. You can't be done yet.
Well, they have to make them right.
That's fine.
Marvel makes them right.
Take long.
That's why they take long to make their movies.
That's fine.
Because they make them right.
I have nothing wrong with them making long movies. I mean, taking long to make movies, but make more Don't stop. Ever. I want to see Chris Hemsworth up there when he's an old man with a beer belly like his dad, and I want him to be talking to his son.
Okay, he's the only one that's getting the 4th movie out of all the original Avengers.
I want them
he's
to
getting
continue.
Thor: Love and Thunder, so we're gonna see what happens from there.
Yeah, but he can't stop.
And we don't know if he's gonna be with the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Tony's gone. I don't want him to stop being Iron Man.
Well, who knows? He can still do his artificial intelligence and put in and for his daughter.
He could.
They can go Young Avengers. And he can be the AI.
I'd be fine with that if they went Young Avengers. I think that'd be cool. I think they should.
Well, I think that might be a Disney Plus series.
Continue at Disney. Don't stop.
They're not gonna, because they're getting everybody back. We still haven't got the Fantastic Four, people, and they got them.
Yeah, we need. I want to see X-Men versus Avengers.
That can happen.
I so want DC to do good. I do. I want them to make good movies.
If they, I want
to see Avengers versus Justice League. Like, I want to see.
They won't do a crossover.
I want to.
I mean, that did happen one time in the comic books.
DC, you suck.
But I don't think they want. DC probably won't allow it.
But it would be so cool. Like,
it would be. Every nerd
cool.
would be epic. But then it's gonna be the debate when it comes to who's gonna win the battle, who's gonna do this, and who's gonna do that. Are they gonna have like a fucking draw how they did in Batman versus Superman?
You can have 2 endings. It don't matter. Yeah, it could be Martha. It could be all about Martha.
I'm just
all
saying.
About Martha.
I'm just saying.
That was so dumb. Like, that's how they're gonna get Martha. Why did you say that name? Bitch, I don't know. Why did I say Shelly or Sheila? Like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, We'll just see how it goes. It's gonna be epic for 2020 when it comes to movies. This summer is going to be good. We have a lot of superhero movies coming out. I still haven't talked about Morbius yet on this show, and I'm going to be talking about Morbius as well, coming up from Sony within the Spider-Man universe. And to also let you know that on Spider-Man 3, from what I've been reading, we might be seeing Venom in Spider-Man 3 as well. So just keep you all posted on that. But we're going to go ahead and we'll be right back, take a little quick break here. And once we come back, we're going to go ahead and get into the second half part of our show to go ahead and close it out. So y'all stay tuned. For tuning in. We are live here downtown on Southtown 101 over here at Pub Sports Radio, live on air. And you know what? Did you have any back pains by any chance, Amanda, or had any arthritis lately or anything like that?
Oh,
always, right? Well, you know what? It actually help you out with that, help you out with stress, anxiety, joint pains. Sometimes with the little can't fall asleep. What's that called when you can't fall asleep? Insomnia? There you go, insomnia. You know what? You ever heard of Natural Heights? No. All right. Well, let me tell you a bit about Natural Heights. It's a CBD company over there off of Nacogdoches Road. It's 1880 Nacogdoches Road. You can go ahead and give them a call at 210-592-1060. Once again, that is 210-592-1060, and that is Natural Heights. We can go ahead and get some of that ZDO to help you with your joint pain, stress, anxiety, PTSD. Helps with you a lot as well. Also, if you ever have a chance to smoke that shit too, that also helps you out just a little bit too. All right, well, let's go ahead and go on to the little sports side of our section here. I kind of want to talk about this big, huge fight that's happening this weekend of Fury and Wilder 2. Now, these are two big, huge heavyweight boxers who are just gonna throw them bones and knock each other out. And I'm really excited to see this fight. It is very expensive. So if anybody is having a little pay-per-view party, hit me up. Maybe bring the beer. I don't know. Maybe. No, I'm just saying though, but I'm excited about this fight. This is part 2. We know what happened with the last fight. Wilder basically took it to Fury, and man, they just these guys are just so huge, throwing these big, huge haymakers at one another. Freaking Fury, the Gypsy King, is 6'7". He was on WWE not too long ago when he fought Braun Strowman. Yeah, I think did you see that?
My favorite guy.
Braun?
Yes.
Braun! Sorry, yeah. I'm getting her into wrestling.
Yes.
But she loves Braun
really
Strowman.
Ronda Rousey.
By the way, he finally won his first title.
Who?
Braun Strowman.
Really?
He won his first singles championship.
Really?
He won the Intercontinental Championship.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so he's finally a champion.
Finally.
Right after for so long.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's the Intercontinental Champion. So good job, Braun Strowman.
Nice.
But yeah, him and Fury fought. The little wrestling thing, and of course, you know how wrestling is. A little bit for show, a little bit for pizzazz or whatever. But this fight, this World Heavyweight Championship fight that's happening this weekend in Las Vegas is going to be badass. And it's been a while. It's been a while since you had heavyweights of boxing finally making the main card, stealing the show, putting on a badass fucking performance. I mean, it's been a long time since we had heavyweights, and I'm talking about since like freaking Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, fucking Evander Holyfield, that type of old school freaking boxing of heavyweights. Heavyweights now, these guys are too big behemoths. Freaking Fury 6'7", Wilder's freaking 6'6", 6'5", 200 and freaking almost 80 pounds or whatever. And these guys are just gonna be throwing bones at one another, and I'm excited to see it. It's gonna be great. I hope it's gonna be a good pay-per-view. I think which is gonna be a great pay-per-view, and I want to see Fury pull it out because I just want to see he's the underdog. Of course, everybody goes for the champion. Champion is Wilder, and I always go for the underdog. So Fury is the underdog in this one, slightly under. But I'm trying to see what they do to each other. Just that little press conference that they had. If you haven't seen that little press conference with them just freaking this much close to each other, talking shit to one another, saying that they're gonna knock each other out.
Oh my god!
And they're big. They're fucking huge.
These are big guys.
These are not little welterweights. These are literally super heavyweight guys, and they are gonna throw some fucking punches at one another. And I think somebody's gonna get knocked out. I don't think it's gonna end in a decision. I think somebody's gonna get knocked out, and I want to say the 10th round. 10th round, Fury knocks out Wilder. There, you have my prediction, and I'm sticking to it. All right.
Oh my goodness.
So, and I'm putting numbers on it too. So anybody taking out any numbers, I'm down to place a bet. So 10th round, letting you know. Knockout, Fury. So going on to this, the boxing match is gonna be great. It's gonna be epic. No, it's gonna be epic, and I'm excited to see it. But moving along, I want to go ahead and talk about the cap or the arbitration agreement from the Dallas Cowboys, or should I say the NFL period, where the cap space is going to go up, because everybody is talking about, is Dak going to get paid? Is Dak going to get this? Is Dak going to get that? Who's going to get paid?
Is he?
He's going to get paid. It may not happen this month. It may not happen. I think he's okay. This is what's going to happen. This is what I found out so far about this arbitration agreement. Salary cap's going to go up. Okay. The salary cap right now is already at, I think, 90,000. Now, salary cap is basically that your spending limit.
Okay.
Remember how I told you baseball doesn't have one? They can spend as much money, and basketball and football do. So the salary cap, I think, I believe that the owners come to this where it's called an arbitration agreement of where the salary cap's going to go, how much money they're going to make within the next 10 years of this arbitration agreement that they have with the players union. So the players have their own union. Okay. So this is pretty much going to be talking about how the salary cap's going to go up for every team within the NFL. Like, remember how I told you the NBA, how the NBA salary cap went up, and Kawhi Leonard was with us with the Spurs with the max deal of $205 million or whatever, right?
Kawhi's a little bitch, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Okay. We know that. We all know that. Everybody in San Antonio feels your pain. So that's what's gonna happen here in the NFL. Okay, cap space is gonna go up, and everybody's talking about now, since this is gonna go up, Dak's gonna get his money. Are they gonna pay somebody else and let somebody else go? Everybody's saying that Dak's gonna be one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league, and which is true. He is. He really is. He's within his 4 years that the Dallas Cowboys had him with being a 4th rounder. Okay, mind you, Dak was a 4th rounder, and his contract that he had was like only for like maybe not even $1 million. Not even $1 million.
And how many Super Bowl rings has this guy had?
Who, Dak? None yet.
Oh.
He hasn't taken the Cowboys anywhere.
Oh.
I mean, he's taken them somewhere. He's taken the playoffs. He's had the playoff victory.
Oh.
He had getting them some good records. You know, but it's not always on the quarterback. You always got to have the coaching staff doing the right thing, and that's why they fired Jason Garrett for it and got a new coach.
And I mean, maybe the team can do a little better. Just there.
Well, you're only as good as your coach.
Yeah, I guess.
You're only as good as your coach.
I guess.
So when you have Jason Garrett, the clapper, who pretty much just good job on everything, never really, the hard ass that some people like to hear or see. Or that firm of, get your shit together, bud. Something like that. He wasn't that. He was more of a clapper of the guy graduated from Princeton. So he has a Princeton degree.
Okay.
So he's not that typical firm voice.
Princeton can't play football?
Oh, well, it's Ivy League. They can. I mean, but, there's not really been that many successful Ivy League players.
Yeah.
Or should I say quarterbacks? The only one I can think of is Fitzpatrick, and he graduated from Harvard.
So, I mean, are we going to go as far to say as he basically paid his way to get onto the head football coach job?
No, it's just that, okay, the way Jason Garrett became the football coach of the Dallas Cowboys back over 10 odd years ago is that he was the offensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, and the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys at the time, Wade Phillips, was just not doing a good job, and everybody was pretty much falling in line with Jason Garrett because at that time he was the young gun. He was a young gun. And at that time, players look up to him because he was the young gun. He was a young offensive coordinator who, wasn't pretty much the clapper that he is now, but yet he was still almost the clapper, not too much of a clapper, but more of a little firm studious voice, firm a little bit. But now he's more of the clapper that he is now, and that's why he's no longer the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys. So anyways, going back to this whole money of paying Dak, this is just how the NFL works when it comes to paying quarterbacks. The dollar amount for a going rate quarterback nowadays, when it comes to about guaranteed money, or should I say per year, is roughly around $30 million to $25 million per year to a quarterback. And most of these quarterbacks who have this type of money or almost near that number are not these Super Bowl winning quarterbacks or these top of the line quarterbacks that you see, like, for instance, Russell Wilson or Tom Brady, anybody like that. But this is what the market is going for now with this new arbitration agreement, where everything's going to be going up. So where the player salaries are going to be going up. and Dak is looking for roughly around that $40 to $35 million range. Yeah, it is crazy, but he's getting his money. He's getting paid for what the Cowboys got out of him from his 4-year contract.
I mean, what did they get out? They didn't even get a ring.
Well, they had winning seasons. They had, when he first came in as a rookie, they were freaking 13-4 or 14-2, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
When he, as a rookie, taking Tony Romo's spot. I mean, and then he just took it off from there.
I mean, Tony Romo wasn't any kind of big shoes.
You're not a Cowboys fan.
No, Cowboys suck.
I know. Well, I don't know. So either way, he's still gonna get paid. Either way,
well, good
he's not gonna be.
you.
He's not gonna be the highest paid quarterback. The highest paid quarterback is gonna be Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is gonna be the first quarterback who's gonna get a $200 million deal as a quarterback.
Well, he did something for it. He should.
Yeah, he won a Super Bowl.
Well,
yeah,
good for him. Good for you, Patrick.
But that's
Mahomes.
that's what the going rate is going to be going for, though, is what I'm saying, as your quarterback market.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you going to do? You're going to let Dak go and go after a rookie quarterback that you don't know anything about? Or are you going to pay the quarterback who's basically the lead of your franchise? You already paid your running back, mind you. Zeke already got his money. That guy's getting $90 million. So he got his money. So you already got your running back locked down. Lock down your quarterback. Lock him down, JJ. All you got to do, pay the man. If you're the one who's pushing for this arbitration agreement to go up, so pay him. And they're going to pay him. First, he's going to get franchise tag, which means that he has to be franchised by March 10th. And once that comes on March 10th, that's when he's going to get like almost $25 to $35 million for 1 year. And then they're going to get his deal done.
1 year.
1 year making $25 million.
That's insane.
For 1 year's work.
That's insane. A whole year's work. $25 million. People go to war and are fighting for our freedom. They don't get that much money. That's some bullshit, don't you think?
Well, he's part of that 4 or 3% that make it to these athletic abilities or to these professional style sports. You got to be okay. You got to remember.
Somebody went out there
high school statistics. Okay,
like,
here's some statistics here. Here's some statistics here. Check this out.
Yeah.
When you graduate high school, and I'm one of those high school players who didn't get to play college football and go on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
There's only 2% of that that come out of high school, or maybe 10% out of the entire nation that go play Division I football. Okay, as in top tier teams, 5 power like UT, Notre Dame. All that's Division I, those type of schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of those type of schools, only 256 players get drafted by the NFL. And not even the people that get drafted make a career out of it. So Dak is part of that 4%, or we want to say 5%, that's making it a career out of it, of getting his money. And when you're the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, who still is called America's team, they're still called America's team no matter what anybody says. They are. They're still called America's team no matter what you say, no matter what anybody says. They're still America's team. And when you're the quarterback of America.
Good job, Cowboys.
When you're a quarterback of America's team, you got to get your money, and he's gonna get his money.
Okay.
It's just you gotta either he's gonna get his money and be that selfish type of player, or he's going to be that Tim Duncan type of player. But like, you know what? Only give me this certain amount. I want to keep this team together. I want to get some rings. That's the way you got two choices.
Or he could be like Kawhi and pull an Uncle Dennis on us.
He's already a free agent. They have to lock him down. If they don't get him by the franchise tag, he's a free agent. His contract is up.
Then that just goes to show you that they really don't know what the fuck they're doing. If they don't lock him down. If they don't, then they don't know what they're doing, and they obviously shouldn't be in business.
Well, that's why they're $1 billion franchise.
I mean,
he's doing something right.
I mean,
they're worth $5 billion. The Cowboys' name is worth $5 billion.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
I mean, I wouldn't buy anything with their name on it. I'm just a bitch sometimes.
But I mean, he's gonna get he's gonna get paid. They're gonna lose another player, which either gonna be Byron Jones. They're gonna let him go, which is the safety of the Cowboys, and lock down Amari Cooper. Or either here, check this out for Cowboys fans. Check this out. I posted on Twitter.
I heard crickets.
I posted on Twitter that if they sign Dak to a big old max contract and say they let Amari Cooper walk and sign Byron Jones, you already got Gallup as pretty much going to be your prime receiver. You have Cobb as your slot. What if they draft Callan Johnson from the University of Texas? What do you think of that? Like,
what if?
I'm just saying, you get that 6'6" and 245 frame playing out that slot receiver or playing off the far right and just throwing up that ball and see what that boy can do. I'm not saying you have to use him on a first round pick. He's more of a second to third rounder. Yeah, because of course he was injured through this season at UT. But just imagine that.
Oh, he already comes with baggage.
What?
He's already injured.
Half of the players are fucking injured.
Yeah, they are.
The 1 and 2 pick overall pick though. Ty Tagovailoa from Alabama, the quarterback from Alabama, is hurt, and he can go either number 1 or number 2 pick overall.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I know. It's a dangerous sport. It is.
Come on, you're over here with cheer's number 2 to football when it comes to injuries.
I mean, I still think cheerleading is harder than football.
Well, judging by the statistics, ma'am, of what the article stated and what you heard on cheer, it's underneath football.
I want to see you do a
underneath
split.
football.
I want to see you do a split.
I would gladly do a split. I would hurt my nuts, but I will do a split. And maybe my pants would tear. So yes, I would do a split. I'll probably get halfway there and you're going to have to push me down the rest of the way. And then what happens? You're going to hear my hips pop and then my nuts are going to go up my ass.
Oh my God, that was so descriptive.
That's what's going to happen. I haven't done a split.
Very detailed.
Sorry. Well, anyways, I mean, come on. Yeah, I mean, you can do a split like that. I mean, you see me do a split, and how far do I go?
I don't know. It's not that far.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to push me down, and then my hips are gonna pop, pants are gonna split them.
Oh my God.
You go. Oh man, but it's been a great night, great episode. I think we had a pretty good time. I think I had a great night. I think we ended on a great night.
Yeah.
Ended on a great night.
Yeah, with the Cowboys.
Yes. And it was a great night with the Cowboys. We'd like to thank y'all for tuning in. Do appreciate it. We are live here downtown at Southtown 101 here at Pub Sports Radio Studios. This is the Film Room. We're going to be back here next week, 8 p.m., same time, same place. We'll check y'all later and make keep you all sipping on that gin and juice.
In the LBC, it's kind of hard being Snoop D-O double G, but I somehow, some way keep coming up with funky ass shit.